Welcome on back. So, I realized, well, first off, look at that soul count. I did a little grinding last night. I actually was summoned in for the first time in a long time. I was summoned to help with the armor fight. Uh, I put my sign down at the same bonfire where I kept farming that $4,000 night, or 4,000 soul night. So, yeah, we've got a little over 205,000 souls. So let's
Welcome
go
home,
ahead and get
sweet.
some levels.
Very well. Then taken.
So I'm going to do the 3 in faith. All that just for 4, which I figured it's about 50,000. Getting close to it. Um, let's actually do... My endurance is pretty trash. I don't know. Like, maybe I'll... Well... At the same time, I kind of just want, like, more mana. I mean, because I can only cast spells so fast. Like, the endurance actually hasn't been that big of a deal. Like, if I was running out of endurance to tuck and roll and run and everything, then yeah, maybe I'd want to level it up. But even that, as long as I'm paying attention, it's been okay. Faith, I think I'm going to need just a lot of faith. So, uh, maybe vitality for better quip load? Actually, yeah, vitality, because that's the other thing, is I'm not even wearing pants.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Or I guess I am, but like, just the basic, court source to 2.2 pounds. If I put anything heavy on, oh, yeah, see, that's just like terrible everything. Worker trousers heavier and then worse with. Those aren't even trousers, that's a skirt. Or dress. Anyways, what I'd really like is something like. Yeah, 8.2. And watch. Now it's fat rolling. To have Knight's Greaves for... So, but anyways, not a big deal. And I also realized that there's a whole nother area. Wait, I consistently burn off my leftover... Actually, wait, no. I want spells. Is Grey Rat back? No.
Ah, yes.
I feel like I already have this. But it says number held. I want to mess with some
Don't
things.
stir up.
Okay. And I also realized there's a whole nother area that I've been forgetting about that we can go fight while I prep for... let's see. There's a whole other area that I can go and raid while I prep for the fight. Oh, and then the politics. Politics and religion. Oh my gosh, so misguided. Mm. Like, there's some pretty predominant MAGA figureheads, like Charlie Kirk, or Tim Pool. Tim Pool, I was actually watching one of his things talking about the January 6th protesters and how a lot of them were sitting in prison for the entirety of Biden's term, pretty much. And that doesn't sit right with me. The fact that they're in jail, in prison, awaiting trial and all that for like years, that's pretty messed up. And really for trespassing. Like, I mean, they like to stack these charges and be like, oh no, you were part of an insurrection. We got to throw the book at you. And it's like, yeah. I mean, it was bad. And the people like in charge of it should be in trouble. But now like there's stuff coming out that, it could have been avoided. Like certain people, wait, great combustion. I haven't even tried that, but let's use rapport. I want to go see. Whoa! Oh, no. Nope, I'm running. So that guy was not feeling the rapport. He was still healing and like helping the dude. Let's go try it with these out here. But anyways, I just go left up there, and there's a whole nother area that I can fight. There we go. Yeah! Fight for my entertainment, for my amusement. And now you're gone too. All for about 500 souls, which I can just get from one of the skeletons in the Lothric castle. Alright. So that was fun. I'm gonna keep that. Rapport. But coming up here in this new area, fire reigns supreme, so I think I'm gonna have a nice time. I don't want to jinx it, but a couple of the big scary bosses, or not even bosses, but a couple of the big scary enemies are nothing more than those like pus of men. I think that's what they call pus of men, or anyways, those abominations that start out as. Actually, can I stab him? I mean, I can. That was very risky. Yeah. Woo. All right. Could this be I can't take this? Huh. Well, I'll put in my summon sign to help any weary travelers. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I gotta go back. See, there's one of them right there. I forgot that my entire... Well, anyways, let's talk about a couple of the things I'm debating, and while we go back and readjust our Estus. Because I only have one. I allotted it all in hopes of the fight. Although, when I did summon in to help that other person with the fight, uh, I did see that she used the giant soul spear, and that seemed to just destroy. She could have had like much higher intelligence than me, but I mean, I've got 40 intelligence. It's pretty high, so I need to try the spear the next time I'm taking out the armor. But like I said, I'm gonna go try to fight that other area first and clear it out and find all the items. And then there's a skinless dragon there. I feel like he's pretty easy usually. Like as long as you just stay. That's the trick to all these games. Is you stay far enough away to where they can't hit you with their frenzy of like close range stuff.
Ah, just wasn't he?
Okay, might as well check it. There we go.
Pretty.
All right. I don't have a frost gem. I don't know if frost gems even exist, but I do have the frost spell from the DLC, so that's cool. And I did get invaded. I almost lost all of those souls. Like, it was kind of scary. 'Cause I was up at like 160 or 170,000 souls. And I forgot that I was embered. And you can always tell, like, if you pay attention to, like, the hints. Like, if you can't use your homeward bone, or, like, the biggest hint is if you go up to a bonfire and it doesn't have an interact option. So you're like, okay, I guess I'm getting invaded. And sure enough, a little bit after that, I saw invaded by so-and-so. I'm gonna do it again. people are not nearly as scary once you're high level. Rahaha. Oh. Oh, he did some pretty good damage there. Alright. Do. Okay, now there is a halfway point. You don't want to go all the way down. The Consumed King's Garden. Yes. Oh, and an Estus Shard. Look at that. Okay, but you want to come up here because then you can snipe. Come a little closer. There you go. As easy as that. Worth a good few thousand too. But he's not the only one. There's a few. That's poisonous, toxic, however you want to look at it. Okay. Yeah, there's another one there. Oh god. Yeah, those guys are really scary if you don't have fire spells. Ah! Well. Ooh. I think I got healed because of my message being rated fine, so that's pretty cool and very handy. Okay. Kind of takes a while for this toxic stuff to wear off. Human pine resin. Right. Dark gem. Oof. This one I can sneak up on. Ah! Ow! Ow. Alright, you know what? Oh, that took a lot. Okay. Hmm. So concerns and thoughts on the big beautiful bill. Like, I don't know. I still get mixed information on it. Like, and Grok's been very helpful for parts of it, but it's still kind of like vague. Like, there's going to be tighter work restrictions. Ooh, Shadow Mask set, Claw, Black Firebomb. So I am toxic. But I kind of need to go up for more stuff anyway. I might as well just try to like clear out what I can. So I don't have to kill all those pus of men every time, and so that's what I use a lot of the magic on, about 6 fireballs, or well, 3 to 4 fireballs each. Let's see, there's multiple knights in here. And I'm basically just going to, yeah, go back and heal up, but is there anything else? Like, I can't get toxic twice, so if there's other stuff in here. It doesn't look like it, just a few more of those slugs. There's stuff over here. Rubbish ahead. Ring of Sacrifice. Yeah, that is kind of rubbish, because, like, if you have that equipped, then you don't lose your souls when you die. Which, it's really good if you're trying to farm and keep your souls, but most of the time, people are able to just go back and get their souls or lose them. Like, it's a total gimmick item that takes up the spot of one of your precious rings, which I have, like, more souls, better chance at finding useful items, all sorts of cool stuff. Well, this is kind of dangerous because, like, I still have the 2 flasks, but imagine if I didn't have this massive amount of. Oh, and this is a shortcut for later. Okay. Wow, toxic is nothing nice. We're not even halfway through it, and I've already used like 3 Estus flasks. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, summon sign just doesn't work here because you could, yeah, definitely not in this room because this is an actual boss room. Whether you attack the lady early in the game or if you come back and fight the dancer, it looks like you can't summon all the way through here. You can summon here, but I don't know how much good that does. You can't do it in the elevator room. Bye. You might fall on top of me, which is kind of scary. Okay. Basically, be careful, I don't have to worry about any of it. There's the guy up there. Alright. Yes, more Titanite chunks. He's getting a little close for comfort. So is that one. Oh. Okay. Oh man. Bada bing. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, there is that door. That door goes up and back, I think, but that one's blocked. Let's go ahead and fight these knights and try to go... Actually, wait. That's an item. You know what? We probably are going to end up killing all the pus of men. Gotta like those titanite chunks. Is there anything else under there? Looks pretty solid. Alright. I think we're pretty much good. What's this? There you go. Ooh. Thanks for letting me know where you were. That would have been super annoying. Just healing these two knights. Okay. I feel like they're both going to aggro regardless. Let's try to snipe this one. Oh yeah. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Cathedral Knight Greatsword, yes. How can I target you? What is this? You're fighting in Dookie water? Oh, well, you aggroed, so... Oh, gosh. Oh! What? Ah. Oh! God, run, 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 run. Oh, man. That guy is terrifying. Magic stone plate ring, nice. Okay, well that's the main brunt of this whole area. Just fighting two legendary knights at the same time. And there's the boss door. Which is Seath, the Scaleless Dragon, I think. We'll be back for him. I mean, honestly, I can just run past those two knights, but oh, that is freaky. They're so fast. They've got such a wide arc with that sword. Okay. I also gotta be careful because those pus of men are out there. I hear that one getting pretty close. Alright, so now... just a bunch of wooden gears and such. Ah. Oh, that's another middle part, I think. So let's actually do the middle part. Yes, I think this is a ring. Dragon Scale Ring. What does that even do? Reduces damage from backstabs. Okay, that's good if you're getting backstabbed a lot. It's like if you're fighting PvP. Aha. I feel like you can get up there somehow. Time for revenge. There you go. Time for revenge. Alright. Now, we shall carry on and get the rest of the shortcut. And then this whole area is pretty much complete. Which, this is a very big oversimplification. This area took me a lot of time when I first came across it. And really, the pyromancy is fighting those three, we'll just call them pussive men, because I feel like that's what they're called, but I don't know. Those three monstrosities, whatever they are. At least. There might have even been four, now that I think about it, because didn't I kill one and then there's... Wow. Anyways, they're just vicious, they're large, they aggro easy. They're very, very hard to kill if you don't have fire. Or if you have to get up close and personal. Whew. Alright, so there's a couple of thralls, some tricks. It's a little frustrating through here, but we'll see. Yeah. So they'll throw things. Is there anything else we're missing up here? I love the architecture. Like, look at all this. It's like Bloodborne. This is just part of the castle off to the side. What are those other things? I see the sniper. Oops. Oh. Right, because I had it on the other side to the... whatever. And actually, I like this one. How come that guy's not fighting? Alright, you know what? Swing, swing, swing and a miss. Alright. At least it distracted him enough to where he wasn't fighting me, but... yeah, that spell's kind of worthless. In a lot of situations. Well, not worthless, it's still pretty fun, but... like, by the time I think about that and actually get it to work... I should have tried to rapport one of these guys and have them fight to the death. Nope, there's the alarm. Oh, we almost got this entire area. There's a boss still. But this is... and more upgrade materials. I got that morning star to +9. That's pretty good. Or like +8. Maybe it was ready to be +9. And bada bing. You can now avoid that knight. Which, where did he go? Oh, now he's right there. Well, let's do it. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, to fight the boss, I want to show up completely healed and all that good stuff. I've got almost enough for a level. I think it's like 47 even. That's what I need now. Oops. So yeah, we'll go ahead and cut it there, and I will come back and fight the scaleless dragon, which I can just take the shortcut and dodge everything except for those two knights at the end. But even then, with the two knights, I can just well stab the healer in the back, run past the two knights, and jump into the boss fight. It's not great, but it saves a lot of time and pain. So, all right, ta-ta for now. I will see you there.